Hello, it's Rich again from BOEC Gear. Today I'm going to show you how to create a vector graphic, simple one from a pencil sketch or anything you want to copy over or do your own design from. So let's get started. Right, so here's something I just drew quickly and took a photograph of it on my iPad, and literally I went to Messenger and I messaged it to myself and I brought it onto my computer that way. So obviously we can move it around or do it once, so I'll just put it down where I want it, unlock it, which is command number 2, which locks the image. So I want to start by creating these lines, and I do it freehand with the pen tool. I don't put shapes together or anything like that. I just literally draw the lines. So I'm going to zoom in, obviously, because I need to see it closer up so I can get a... But again, this is rough. I will clean it up as I'm doing it. So literally, you know, it's kind of a monkey looking thing. So I'm going to go around the whole thing first so I can make a fill of it. So you can start at any point. So click your first node, go up to your second node, bend it round, and just keep going around like this, you know. And to stop this node from going in that direction, so this is going to go down. If I click up here, you'll notice the line will go down then up. I don't want that. So literally, if I click on the node again, it cancels the direction, so I can make my own direction, which I want to go up here. So I do that every time. Click on it again, so I can come down. Click on it again, so I can go up here. And it's just, I mean, you don't have to follow the lines directly, because again, you've created the graphic, so you can literally do whatever you want to do. It's entirely up to you. This is just an easy way of drawing something from, well, you know, vectorizing it from either you created or you want to, you know, you can take things that have already been done, I suppose, and draw them. That's, you know, that's entirely up to you. And literally all I'm doing now is outlining this, is because I just want to create a fill of it, because when I come to put it on a t-shirt, if I do, which I'm not going to do with this one, but if I did do, I'd want to do a nice solid colour behind it. I've moved before, I got release that then so you saw it move. Sorry if I'm going a little bit too quick for people, but you can just stop it and you know, and see where I've been and where you want to go, what graphic. I mean, you're more than welcome to use this graphic. I see I put a space in there when I've drawn it. I don't particularly want that, so I'm just going to copy from here. You know, you can make this up as you go along. It's not, you don't have to stick to these things. You can just do what you want to do. So all I'm doing is giving this a really quick outline. I'm not spending a lot of time on this because there's no real point. So that's my outline done. So now I can fill that if I wanted to with anything, you know. Obviously I can't see what I'm doing if I do that, so I'm not going to do that. But I am going to lock this layer, because if I lock this layer, if I create something now on top of this, the eyes and what have you, it's just going to make a, if I touch them I might pull them and make it, you know, alter them somehow. So I am literally going to lock that layer as well. So now I can do this mouth section. So this I'm not going to create with it. I could create it with this circle tool, so I could, you know, do this and mess around like that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to literally draw everything with the pen tool. So starting point, hold that, click on this direction here, hold down your shift key so you can get a nice circle line. That you want to go this way because you want to go down here, so I wouldn't even bother touching that one. I just click on here and you should see it should go right the way around for you without you having to do anything. And we'll do again over here and then up to the finishing point. Fine, that'll do it. That's all I want. So that's the nose there. Again, this is going to be a simple thing. Just click on here, any point you want to do. There's a little bit of nostril, come back down, make it nice and even. Bit up there, a bit round here. Can be a little bit, you know, you don't have to be perfect with it. Now I can't see there where my next one is because my node's going across. I know it's there, but if you want to make it easy on yourself, just do a Y version, which is Command and Y. So you can now see, which you can't see obviously, but and you just click on there. So now you've got the full nose bit back to the view you wanted when you started off with. So now we can do the mouth again, same thing. Literally just draw the mouth around here. Doesn't have to be perfect because you can always change this at a later date. You just want it to be something similar. All you're adding these is the elements so you can you know, start to build the thing properly. Teeth, so I don't want them to touch the sword there. For some reason I've got a node down here. I want it to follow that line, so I need the wire tool so I can follow that line there. Follow this one here. That'll do. Back to normal, so then I can see where my point is. I've lost the node, I have to click on it again. So here and there, just do all this like this. Same with this one. There's the point there, so we'll just go back. That's it there. Again, you can change all these, so I'm not even going to look now because I'll just alter them in the when I get around to it. This is the tongue, so you don't want to be too precious with this. We're going to go underneath with this, and I'll show you how. So this can bleed underneath the mouth itself, or we'll use the mouth outline to cut it. So don't worry about all this space here, that's not necessary, we don't need it. It will be gone. Just finishing off these remaining teeth. I mean, if you think, you know, this is quite quick or whatever, it's just I've been doing it for so long, it's not that difficult. But it isn't. If you slow this down, or you put it into sec, freeze it, whatever you want to do, then we can no, not want to do that, do we? Cancel that, I wanted to see it. So where have we got? Wire view will show us where we are, so that's what we've created so far. All we need to do now is these eyes. So again, I'm just going to do them too far out like that because I want them to go under that. Now we are just going really quickly around here because you're probably very bored of me doing this already. So we just click on there, go around here. Again, this is fairly swift, so it might not be perfect. Well, it won't be perfect, I can tell you that. And then we'll literally come back down this bit. This is basically where the thing frowns. So yeah, we're just doing nice and quickly. See, that's I've missed that one there, so I have to go back. And literally just, as I said, go around, follow your lines, create new lines, whatever you want to do. Don't worry about any of those because I'm going to go underneath. Same with the ears. I've done the ears, haven't I? I just need to go inside the ears. Anyway, right, so that's the basic thing. Let's put some eyeballs in with the round tool. They can go anywhere. Let's put some one here. I would copy the eyeball because obviously you want it to be the same size, and chances are you probably won't get that. This is quite a nice thing to do, is to put a little indent in them. Now I want to indent that into the small circle, into the big circle. You just go back to your Pathfinder, which I showed you in the last video. This is the divide tool, click on that, do unblock, it'll be grouped now, all this, so you click on any part of it, it's all one group. You need to ungroup it, so again it's Command Shift and G to ungroup it. Then you can select that bit, you don't want that bit, and you don't want that bit. That's the only bit you want. We can get rid of that, and we just copy that across. So that's all we want to do there. We highlight that. So there we've got our line. This is in wireframe. So this is our basic image. So now we want to give it some colour, give it some life, as it were. So I select it all. I need to unlock the layer I've already locked. Lock this back one here. I mean, technically we don't need this anymore. So let's get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. Highlight the whole thing. Let's make it brown. So, right, so that's brown. Lock that. And make that a lighter brown. Again, looks alright. That needs to be black because that's its mouth. These are teeth, so they need to be white. Or, I mean, probably do an off-white perhaps. and that's its tongue, so that needs to be a nice darkish red. As I said before, we're going to bring that all this to the front, so select everything, so you click on that and hold down your shift key, so that will select, group everything you're selecting. So you've got it all now, you've got the mouth, you've got the teeth, you want to go in front of this tongue here, so you do Command Shift and the bracket tool. That's gone up, that's gone down. Hang on a minute, let me get this right. No, you can't do that, can you? Right, I've done that wrong. So, right, I bring that forward, that's what I want that. So, I want this underneath. So, the best way to do that is to select the mouth, there's this bit here, and the mouth. Click on and hold and do your Shift and Command key and move out of the way. Nope, let's do that again. Like that. Leave that one there, so you've copied that. Cut that out of there. So again, go to your Pathfinder Divide tool, ungroup it, remove the black section. So now you can get rid of that section. You bring that into there, over the top, bring it to the front. There it is. It's got rid of that tongue. Let's even the teeth out a little bit. So I'll bring those up slightly, just giving this little bit of black area showing. That's fine for that. Nose, we'll have to lock these to grab the nose. Now that's going to be just, I would go dark brown maybe, bring it to the front. That bit there, his eyes, you want that nice and black. Doesn't have to be perfect again, so just do a little thing like this. Because all you want is the blackness of it. Fill it with black. And bring black arrow tool, bring that section to the front. That's what you want. You want the eyes, so bring those to the front. Grab one, grab the other. Let's make them evil red. Bring those to the front. There you go. So that's that. So you're getting the idea of how this thing will look. So that, we've locked that needs to go to the front along with that. Select all these parts, the mouth, bring that to the front. So you now got your nice little curve there. Probably the nose can stay like that. And roughly that's it. You know, you're not a million miles off the illustration. I mean, you can tidy this up by giving it shadows, and the easiest way to do that is to copy this, drag it to the left or the right, and then get your pen tool once more and just do some little lines in here. So you want one there, fill of nothing. You want another one, I would say probably here. Again, fill of nothing. Another one there. So there shouldn't be a fill on there. And maybe you just want to come down here like this. I don't know. That's your darkest area maybe. I'll just do that. That'll do. So select everything you've just done. So all this. Again, go to your divide tool up here. Click on it. Ungroup it all. And get rid of the main section. So it's now highlighting the main section. Delete that. Group those, go to your colour tool, palette the fill tool, double click it, you'll bring this colour selection up, go a little bit darker, so just click on below where the colour is now, OK that, you'll see they'll go darker, and literally drag them over there and where they were fitted, and that's a little bit of shading, nothing fantastic, just a tiny bit of shading just to show you. So now we've got this image, you know, you clean everything up, make it all look a little bit more lively. So you've got a background colour here. I would click on that, move it to one side, grab this, fill it with a stupid colour, so blue, that'll be fine. Now stick a stroke line of the same colour blue on there. Make that, I would say, 15. Okay, that. Round the cap, round the corner. Up to object up here. Down to path and outline stroke. And then go to your Pathfinder again and go to the Unite tool. That will make the whole thing one, which is what you want. So there's one section, so take that to one side, copy it, turn this another colour, say let's say red, the stroke line of red, and let's say again 15%. Do exactly the same for object, path, outline stroke, do it like that. So then take that one in front of that one, roughly, like that. Select them both, the red and the blue. Go back to Pathfinder, divide tool, ungroup again, click on the blue only, delete that, make that, I would say, let's go for a white fill, not a white stroke. So the white fill, bring that back in where it was. So now when we go, say for instance you put it on a black t-shirt, not with the oval obviously, with a square tool. So we go to make a square like that, fill it with black, send it to the back, and that's what you get. It stands out a little bit more, a little bit too bright, I would suggest. I would probably make that a darker colour, and I didn't quite get it even, so it's thick on this side, and that's it. It doesn't look that bad to me. So that there is your finished turning a pencil into a vector. I hope it was okay, and I hope you got a lot of info from there. Obviously stop it halfway through and I should be back, hopefully. I've now started myself a YouTube channel, so I'm going to be putting some of these on quite regularly, just for you to have a look at and have a play at. Please, if you've got any suggestions, anything you want to see, anything I'm doing wrong, I'm very old school. I don't use pens or anything like that. This is only a 6.5 version of Illustrator, so again, that's old. I'm just showing what can be done with a bit of time and helping you guys out to try and get yourself some good images on t-shirts, so you don't get kicked off these t-shirt sites for producing not very good stuff. So I'm glad to help you. So you know, if you need anything, let me know. Cheerio.